Tuesday here in Music City. Welcome to the show, and help us thank Perfect Stranger for opening the show for us. I just noticed that Steve looks different. I've never seen you without a hat. Why did you take your hat off? You look good.
My hair done so good this afternoon. I decided just to leave it off. No, our last video that we shot, I didn't have a hat on.
And people liked it, did they?
I hope so.
Well, so it's kind of an image thing that you're...
Yeah, I don't know who I am right now.
He saw Neil on here last night. That's
Neil took his hat off last night, and I decided I'd take mine off tonight.
Well, you have a lot more hair than Neil does.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a lot back here.
Right. Well, it's to make up for what's missing right here.
Right.
And, oh, now I'm needling him on purpose because he's been mean to us lately, so... for Neil. I'm kidding. We love him to death. So are you the only hatted one in the group now, Richard?
And for good reason.
Yeah, and I've got lots of hair. My hair is just swirled up like that and piled up. It's real tall.
It's kind of a beehive thing.
Yeah. You just have to trust me on that.
Yeah, we won't make you take your hat off.
Yeah, because that thing's glued on there, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not coming off.
I can't jump over the couch like Neil did last night.
It was fun. Well, has 95 been a perfect year for Perfect Stranger? What do you say, Shane?
Year for us. It's been like unbelievable. And before we go any further, we brought y'all a little something because y'all been a big part of Perfect Stranger in this whole year. And we got a special present for y'all.
What is it? Let's see.
What do we got?
This goes to Lorianne over there.
Oh,
See,
my goodness.
Y'all had us on the show before we got our deal with Curb Records, so the top one up there is our independent album and the independent single.
Let me say what it says. It says, to Lorianne Crook, and of course Charlie's to him, to commemorate your contribution to Perfect Strangers, you have the right to remain silent, reaching the top 5 on Billboard R&R and Gavin.
There you go.
Woo!
Couldn't have did that without y'all.
This is
Thanks,
beautiful.
guys.
Well, guys, that's really something.
Yeah, so it's almost like the name Perfect Stranger doesn't apply anymore. You guys aren't strangers to the charts and to the fans
Try
anymore.
not to be, but
This is
you never
great.
know.
Well, no, but you've been working really hard, right?
It's been a long struggle.
Well, but I mean, you're still out and you're on the road. The fans are still getting to know you and everything, so.
Yes, we're trying to hit the roads this year, and we're trying to match up. Everybody knows you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
If they don't know Perfect Stranger, we can pull up like at a truck stop or somewhere, and they say, "Who's on the bus?" Perfect Stranger, and they go, "Who's that?" The band that does right to remain silent, and they know who that is.
I know what the problem is.
What?
See, when they first came onto the scene, they were in this pink bus.
Oh.
It was pink.
Here we go again.
No, well, no, wait a minute. You got rid of the pink bus, right?
We did.
People don't know you.
We did.
That's the problem.
Maybe we should paint the new one pink.
What color is it now?
It's white.
It's
Let's take audience
It's a
vote.
nice white, though. I think we should leave it white.
It's a nice white.
Well, having seen the pink one, I vote for white. That was the ugliest pink I had ever seen.
Shane, are you the one who picked out that color for that bus?
I did it. I promise you.
It wasn't supposed to be pink,
It wasn't
though.
supposed to be pink. Like I said before, it was supposed to be a manly mauve.
Manly mauve?
How many times have I said that?
Too many.
Is there such a thing as a manly mob?
I thought so.
The band says no. No, there's not. Well, I've got to follow up on another story that this group is famous for. Is the signing the rear end of the horse story. Have you kept up with the security guard who asked you to sign his horse? And is the signature still there?
I doubt it's still there. I hope it's not still there. We were back down in the same place, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, and they didn't show up. So, you know, we hope nothing happened to the horse.
The horse is probably mad at us.
Did you run an ad for the horse to show up or something?
No.
Well, you know, the question gets asked a lot, what's the most unusual thing y'all ever had to autograph, so that's got to be the answer.
Yeah.
That would be it.
The last part of the horse. Okay, I know you guys are getting ready to head to Vegas for rodeo finals or
National
some sort of
rodeo
competition
finals.
that they have out there. So, Richard, are you kind of like the rodeo guy of the group?
Oh, yeah. I do all rodeo events.
Uh-huh.
Now, Steve's the real rodeo guy.
They put me on a horse to do a photo shoot, and the horse I used to ride was my granddad's horse, and they had to pull it with a rope. You know, that's the horse so they put me on this horse. We're going to do a photo shoot, and they said, well, Richard, you've rode before. Get up on the horse. I get up on the horse, and of course, Steve's a roper, so Steve was roping steers and running back and forth. I said, well, maybe I need to, trot my horse a little bit.
Thing took off like
Race
both
horse.
the legs.
A racehorse?
Oh, yeah.
With no brakes?
No brakes.
Well, how did
But he knew where I knew he knew where he was going because he was going there at such a fast pace. So I just hung on and tried to be cool.
Well, where'd you end up? Louisiana or someplace, or
Real close.
just out of town?
Out of town.
How'd you get him to stop?
Well, he got to the end of where the fence was, and he stopped, and then he come back the other way. So I am from Texas now, but You know, everybody in Texas don't ride horses, so.
Well, Steve does. What do you think of his skills? Not good, huh?
Not good at all. It was,
Did the hat come off?
oh, you know what story he said about having hair? He does not have any hair under there.
Really?
It's a lot of love in this room tonight. I'm looking for me a new band. If y'all want to come out this year.
A lot of love in here. Okay, Perfect Stranger, you have the right to remain silent. New album coming out first part of the year. We'll take a break. Be back in a minute.
Here are some of the upcoming tour dates for Perfect Stranger. Stay tuned for Mike Snyder next on Music City Tonight with Crook and Chase.